Why hello there, this is your good Thomas Friend 74. Here's another Plarail item that I just recently got. It is one of these. Here I've seen this a lot of times all over. And I managed to get one. However, mine is a very, very interesting and very specific version. I'll go around this. So, what do we see here? Well, the color of this one is red. I like how this washdown actually has this exact part here, machinery, so which part of the engine needs to be fixed when it's done to go. And you can see this also has these sponge foams around this, which that is of course is used for the train to get clean. And I'm actually quite surprised that they're actually still in good condition. Sure, there might be some bends right there. And of course there are kind of a couple on this side too. But other than that, they're actually still in good condition because of course the thing is, with these sponges, they rot over time and they eventually start to deteriorate and they just gave way. But I'm surprised that these haven't been deteriorated yet. That's still in good condition and still works. So this one is of course is a full straight track, but you see this part here. It's a switch. Well, this one's actually one of the older versions of the washdown, of course manufactured by Plarail. However, this one in particular is actually from the TOMY Black Track series. I think you probably know what the Black Track series was. You know, those very old TOMY trains made in the early 90s, one sold in the US, UK, and Australia, and they go forwards and backwards. And this switch right here actually does this option. This one says TOMY made in Thailand. It doesn't say a year date, which is kind of unfortunate, but kind of strange. There's your lever option right there. Yeah, this one's made for the TOMY Black Tracks, which is why it's red. And the old Plarail version is in blue. And of course, Plarail is actually still making this to this day, obviously without this feature removed. But it's actually a very nice piece. I'm very glad I got one of these. And it's the older version. So I'll explain about how this operation. So here's this quick demonstration with Arthur right here. So I'll turn him on and see the action of the sponges. Like this. See how it moves? That really does look amazing. Turn them again. Now this may not work with all trains, but it can also act as a stop and go piece. It may not work with all trains because of the activation tabs may not have the exact same clearance, but as long as these does stop here, it can act as a stop and go piece. Of course, his main purpose is, of course, for the Plarail trains, obviously. But still very nice. Oh, but also it's not going to stop the very fast trains, if it's like that. If something fast is also obviously not going to stop there. One more thing I do want to note is that obviously for the old TOMY trains from the Black Tracks, that runs this. Obviously, this one specifically for that. For the ones that Plarail officially made, to my knowledge, I can only find 2 2 Plarail trains from Japan that supports this gimmick. Obviously, they have a switch underneath that changes the position of the gears and makes it run in different positions. There are 2 trains from Plarail that has this, which is one being the ED70, which I do want to get my hands on that one, and the EF66, like I've already showed you. Obviously, there will be a switch right there to change the direction. But on the ED70 and EF66, the coupling is actually a metal bar on both sides. I think Plarail did that so that the loads, when it carries things, it doesn't come off the rails. Like, you see videos of these going like backwards with this normal couplings. When they get into a specific area on the track or set of points, the loads just derail. And with that, Plarail just put in the metal bars. So, in theory, the train would have acted like this. That's how the old TOMY trains would have worked. When it was back in the day. But, of course, I don't have any of those. But this is still a fantastic piece, nonetheless. And I'm glad I've managed to get my hands on at least one of them. And mine is from the Black Track era. Well, that's a little bit of a quick video I'll show you about this one. So, thank you very much for watching.